Hi everybody, and welcome to the first video on the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing the PlayStation 5. Now for some context, it's a little after 7 AM here in Australia. I've just been down to EP Games to pick this bad boy up. We're going to unbox it. My first impressions is, my god, this thing is big. It barely fits into the frame that I've set up to record, but the box itself is pretty nice. You see a nice picture of the PlayStation 5 on the front, obviously some logos in the corner for 4K, 8K and HDR, and then PlayStation 5. Overall, I really like the box. I feel like Sony has done a really good job in keeping the color scheme consistent with what's available for the PS5. So with the blue and white matches like the retail packaging for the games, and obviously the console itself is primarily white. On the back, before we open this, I see there's a couple things here, just as play like never before, and then just three really key points that they wanted us to know, which is lightning speed, obviously with the SSD in this device, breathtaking immersion, so that is like haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and 3D audio technology. A lot of stuff with the controller as well, which we'll talk about in a second. And stunning games. So marvel at the incredible graphics and experience new PS5 features, and play obviously your PS4 back catalogue as well. So without further ado, guys, we're going to unbox this. Oh, actually, one more thing is you will see it's 825 gigs in the corner there. To unbox it, it's quite simple. You just pull the latch here and then lift the top. And let's have a look. Oop. Move that out slightly. Okay, so first thing is that it's pretty underwhelming at the top. You just see the cardboard, but I imagine what's underneath is what counts. So let's have a bit of a look. And would you look at that? Nice little presented here. So we'll take a bit of a squidry ditch at what's on top here. We have a lovely quick start guide, as well as, yeah, I'm assuming a bit of a safety guide, of course, nowadays. Then we have over here is the DualSense 5 controller. So this is the brand new controller for the PS5, and I'm just going to put that sensor here and give it a bit of a feel, bit of a click. Obviously the console's not on, so you cannot feel the adaptive triggers, which essentially will provide feedback on the buttons to make them harder or softer to press depending on what you want to do in the game. So really looking forward to giving that a go. I'm hoping that the gimmick isn't overused for a lot of developers, and that it is something that is used sparingly, but a very nice welcome change. The console itself is pretty, so the controller itself is pretty standard. It's black and white in its design. That is sort of the back. I really like the contrast between the black and the white, obviously having the nice clicky analog sticks. And then the really nice button press. Actually, this feels really nice, like a big step up from the PlayStation 4. We've got the PS button in the middle there. Ooh, some flashing lights. Then we've got the options key and the Creative Center button here. And then the charging port at the top is now USB-C, a much welcome change, as most things are nowadays. And what I noticed is at the bottom of the controller as well is these seem a little bit more flat than they did on the PS4. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe it's for a comfort thing, but so far so good. But I feel like the controller is a really big step up from the PlayStation 4 and some welcome changes in its design. We of course have the power cord as well. No power brick actually, so just the cord. Not that really interesting, so we'll move on pretty quick, guys. And if we take out sorry, there's a couple more things in here as well. There's the HDMI cord. So this is HDMI 2.1 enabled, so you don't have to buy another one if you have a HDMI 2.1 TV. you can just go ahead and start using the cord from the box. And of course, lastly is the stand. Now this stand can be changed for you to be able to use it both vertically and horizontally. The stand itself seems to have, I've seen on the things, let's see if we can work out how to do it. Does it just spin? It does just spin. A little compartment for the screw as well. So that's quite nice. And then I'm sure the part that you guys all want to see is the console. So I'm just going to grab this out. My God, it is not light, that's for sure. Apologies, one of the curtains has fallen off. All right, let's take a bit of a look. Oof. And look at that. It's beautiful. Not sure if it's the light I'm using or if the console is a little bit more grey than what I was expecting. I'll see if I can change this here. Not sure, but yeah, this thing is a thing of beauty. I mean, my first impression is this thing is absolutely massive. It is a big unit and it's not going to fit in my entertainment unit, so keep that in mind. This is of course the disc drive version, not the all digital version. And we're just going to do a very quick tour around the device itself. So I'll bring this up so you guys can see it more, but we've got the PlayStation cutout on it, which is actually very, very nice on this side here. It doesn't sit flat on the desk, that's why you do need to use the stand if you're planning to have this console horizontal. On the back side, it is just a blank piece here with the disk drive obviously here as well. And then on the, oh, that's actually quite nice, it stands up like that. On this side here, we actually have the power button. We have the eject button. They are different sizes and they are labeled. They're a little bit clearer than what they were on the PS4, which is very much welcome considering the fact I used to hit the wrong one occasionally. USB Type-C port and obviously a USB port as well. Then on the back of the device, we have the power cord, the HDMI port, network LAN adapter, and 2 more USB ports. The other side just has a place for the stand to go, and if you're doing it on the side, the stand will clip on to the side here. You can see in the case, hopefully you can see on the video, but you can see that there's some markings there that'll sort of mark whereabouts you put the stand. Now obviously these faceplates do come off as well, but I'm not 100% sure how that happens. There's probably some information in the instructions, but they do come off. I'm hoping that Sony do release a third party or confirmed third party ones or their own first party materials that allow us to change these out for some more colorful designs. But at the moment, obviously it's just the white. Now this black material here does seem to be very fingerprinty, so I would recommend not touching it with your fingies. So that's really it for the PlayStation 5 unboxing. I wanted to sort of give you guys just a quick tour of the device and a little bit of information about it. I'm very much looking forward to playing this thing. I'm going to be playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, so hopefully I'll be able to have that on the channel for you guys as well, but if not, I'll let you know what I think of it after. And that is the PS5. So thank you for tuning in, guys, and see you in the next one.